attention. You may wish to proceed to a viewing area. The Avalon will slingshot around the star Arcturus.
Amazing. A red giant.
The universe is present to you.
What?
Happy birthday.
Passengers is a 2016 science fiction film directed by Morten Tyldum, starring two of Hollywood's biggest names, Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence. The film revolves around a fascinating premise, making it a highly anticipated addition to the sci-fi genre. Top 5 pros. Stellar lead performances.
Merci beaucoup.
Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence's on-screen chemistry and captivating performances breathe life into their characters.
They're probably going to want us to give up our table.
Pratt's charisma and Lawrence's authenticity create a dynamic that keeps you engaged throughout the film.
So how's your book coming?
I don't really know what it is yet. My dad used to always write about his life, but he had stories. He sailed around Antarctica. He was a war reporter. He had lovers. He wrote about his daughter.
He wrote about you?
Yeah. I grew up reading about myself in his books.
How was that?
Not always easy. A little more than you wanted to know about yourself. And then when I was 17, he had a heart attack. Right at his keypad. End of story. It was so serious. I'm sorry. We need more wine.
I like hearing about your life.
Thanks.
Stunning visuals. The film offers a visual treat featuring awe-inspiring space sequences and intricately designed spacecraft interiors.
Tether attached.
The CGI work is top-notch, immersing you in the futuristic world of the starship Avalon.
What are you doing?
Do you trust me?
Thank you.
Thoughtful exploration of isolation. Passengers explores the theme of isolation and the psychological toll it takes on its characters. The film delves into the human condition, highlighting the emotional struggles faced by its protagonists, making it a thought-provoking experience. Moral dilemmas. The movie poses interesting ethical questions, forcing the audience to ponder the characters' choices and their consequences.
Don't even think about it.
No more Aurora talk. I'm over it. I'm moving on.
It adds depth to the storyline and challenges viewers to consider what they would do in a similar situation.
I've made my decision. I know what I'm doing. I just cut it off. No more. You won't hear me bring up her name again. I'll never even mention her name again. Done.
Engaging mystery. The film maintains a level of suspense and intrigue throughout, keeping the audience guessing about the unfolding events. The gradual uncovering of the central mystery maintains the intrigue, encouraging you to stay invested in the story.
Afternoon.
Oh, man. It's good to see another face. I thought I was the only one awake.
Who wants to sleep on a beautiful day like this?
No, I mean, we're in trouble. We're not supposed to be here.
Well, I won't tell if you don't.
Huh?
Our little secret. What can I get for you?
What?
You look like a whiskey man.
Okay. Oh, you're a robot.
Android, technically.
Top 5 cons. Plot predictability. While the central premise is intriguing, some viewers may find certain plot twists and developments somewhat predictable, which could diminish the element of surprise. Lack of secondary character development.
Why did you give up your life?
I guess I just wanted a new world. I don't know, a fresh start.
That's Homestead Company advertising.
Is it?
Jim.
I know. I guess you're right.
The film primarily focuses on its two leads, leaving little room for the development of secondary characters.
Back on Earth, when something breaks, you don't fix it, you replace it. One of the colonies, they have problems to solve. They're my kind of problems. And a mechanic is somebody. It's a new world still being built.
This can make the supporting cast feel somewhat one-dimensional.
I could build a house and live in it.
Unconvincing life-saving scenarios. At times, the film relies on somewhat improbable situations to save its characters from dire circumstances, which might strain the suspension of disbelief for some viewers. The use of such unlikely scenarios can detract from the overall realism of the story. Shifting tone.
A birthday drink for the birthday girl.
Aren't you going to ask for my ID? I might not be old enough to drink.
Oh, I would never ask your age in front of a gentleman.
Jim's no gentleman. Anyway, there's no secrets between me and Jim.
Is that so?
You heard the lady. I will be right back.
Passengers oscillates between being a romantic drama and a thriller, and this tonal shift may not be to everyone's taste, potentially causing some viewers to feel a sense of tonal inconsistency.
This is the perfect birthday drink, thank you.
I remember this day. A year ago. Jim was so looking forward to meeting you.
What? How could he be looking forward to it?
Oh, he spent months deciding whether to wake you up. He couldn't stop talking about you.
Jim woke me up.
Oh, yes. He said it was the hardest decision of his life. But I see it worked out just fine.
What?
Inconsistent catastrophe timing. The film introduces a spaceship collision with a massive asteroid, and the fact that it took a whole year for issues to arise can feel inconsistent and somewhat implausible.
This is Deck Chief Gus Mancuso. Who the hell planted a tree on my ship? Who did that?
I did.
The sudden onset
Who are
of
you?
problems upon the awakening of
Preston.
one crew member may strike some viewers as an overly convenient plot device,
Anybody else
potentially
awake?
stretching the boundaries of realism.
How far along are we?
88 years to go.
Hibernation failure. You said that couldn't happen.
Rating 7 out of 10, Passengers is a visually stunning sci-fi film that benefits greatly from the star power of Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence. I held off on watching this film due to the lack of secondary characters, but after viewing it, I regret the delay. If you enjoy space-based stories and character-driven science fiction, Passengers definitely is worth a watch.
Hell of a life.
Hell of a life.
Tell us, what would you do if you were in the same situation?